Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. In this lecture, we are going to learn the detailed summary of the short story The Blanket. The Blanket is written by Floyd Dell, and Floyd Dell was born on 1887 and died on 1969, and he was famous critic and novelist, and he was an editor in American newspapers Friday Review. He was also a poet, and Dell believed that the everyday life of the middle and working class provided subject worthy of serious literary treatment. And now we discuss the characters which are present in the story, and the characters are Granddad, the boy Peter, Dad, and the girl. Now we discuss the characters one by one, and the first character is Granddad. Granddad is actually easygoing old man and trying his best to make life easier, and he is also being consistent with the way of life to deal with the hard problems in life, and he is also self-sacrificing to maintain the happiness of the whole family. And the next character is the boy. The boy name is Peter, and he is 11 years old, young boy. He is naive but full of righteousness, respecting old man. He loves his family, and he is also very clever. And the third character is Dad. Dad is reluctant to send his grandfather away, and he wants and tries to be good but has no good choice. And living under the pressure from his future wife, he has to do so. But finally, with his son's words, his conscience came back. And the fourth character is the girl. The girl is so pretty and young but cold blooded, and she is greedy and mean in nature. And now we discuss the setting of the story. The setting of the story in their house, more exactly in the garden and during night time, and this is the setting in which the main action of the storyline take place. The Blanket is a story about family and relationships. It is about Peter's family, and Peter is a grandson who loves his grandfather very much, and he tries to behave like an adult and saves his grandfather from a lonely life in an old folks' home. And his relationship between Peter and his dad was got strained because his dad was sending his grandfather away in order to marry a woman that Peter did not like. And after his marriage, dad was going to send his father, Peter's granddad, away to the government house for old people, and dad had brought a fine double blanket for granddad as a going away gift. And granddad was very fond of playing upon harmonica. Harmonica basically a musical instrument, and Peter went into the house and brought the harmonica for him, and granddad played a few notes on it. And meanwhile, dad and the pretty girl with whom he was going to marry came there, and they both went to Granddad in order to say him goodbye as he was going to leave the house in the next morning. And Granddad picked up the blanket from the floor and showed it to the girl. And the girl liked it, saying that it was very pretty. She told Dad that the blanket was very expensive one. She further told him that the granddad did not need such an expensive and double blanket, and Peter, who had already left them, came back with a pair of scissors in his hand, and he asked his dad to cut the blanket into two. Dad and the girl were greatly surprised at this, and they did not know what Peter meant. And Peter explained that half of the blanket was enough for Granddad, while the other half should be kept safe for our future use. And he further explained that he would give it to his dad when he would send him away on becoming old like Granddad. So, this is the end of the story. And the theme of the story is that we should be careful what behavior we made for our children, especially when it comes to how you take care of your parents. And the object which is used in the story, the blanket, shows the dark and stark reality of our society where parents are sent to old houses when they get old, disregarding what sacrifices they made for their children. So, this is the end of the lecture. If you have any queries regarding this lecture, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.